All right, good morning. So we made it up here to Ashland, Virginia. Still had about 3.5 hours left to drive, but it was still 200 miles. I ran out of my 14 because I started moving too fast yesterday morning when we went over to restack the load. So I ate up my time, unfortunately. But it's about 5 o'clock now. I got up at 4:45. We were trying to beat some traffic going up through Washington, or going to the west side of Washington, hitting 270 to US 15, taking that straight up to Harrisburg area. And then we're going to run right up to Scranton, Pennsylvania. But I'm gonna get in here, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and take off. Alright, we got our coffee. Getting ready to head out of here. This thing is driving me nuts. Anyway, we can roll on a minute.
Proceed to the highlighted route.
Just don't let that cool down. Alright, we got 329 miles. We should be up there right around something's going on with my seatbelt here. We should be up there around noon. And it's currently 5:40. A little later than I expected. And wasn't as early as I thought it was when I went in the store. So I was only in there 22 minutes because my computer kicked me on driving for 26 seconds, and then it went on duty for 22 minutes. So it again, I must have been just too fast. I didn't want to put it on personal conveyance. All I did was move from the back row to the front row. It's a little chilly, and I didn't want to freeze my butt off going inside to go to the bathroom. So anyway, let's hit it and see how we make out. Shoot for noon.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on. Make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's.
Good Tuesday morning. Hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day. I didn't. What's there to enjoy? I just sat around the truck doing nothing all day. And I got a couple things done. The big thing that I did was I ended up buying some tire shine, aluminum polish stuff, and I ended up doing the wheels over the weekend. I did one on Saturday when we stopped down in Virginia. That's where I bought the stuff. And then Sunday, when I got finished driving, when I was done driving, I finished up all the other rims. Took me a good hour or so. I'll show you guys them, show them to you guys in a little bit. Took a couple pictures, but you can't really make them out. Came out pretty nice. I ended up doing the little flap door that's right underneath the doors. Well, the passenger side doesn't flap, but that's the section that I did. I basically just did that just to see how it would turn out on one section, and I was like, well, shit, I got to do the whole thing. And then it was, crap, I got to do the other side because I want it to match. I don't want this side shiny, that side dull, so that's what I ended up doing. The rims didn't come out great, but they look a lot better than they did, so. And I also got that tire wet spray. I love that stuff. I used to use that stuff all the time when I first started driving. It just makes them tires pop out a lot better. And this is no show truck, but I do like to have it looking decent. So that's what we went ahead and did. The load hasn't moved any more than it did. I know I joked around throwing up those messages and stuff, but I didn't. It was unfortunate for what happened, but it happened. Nothing went wrong. As far as nobody got hurt, it didn't fall off the trailer. We didn't cause an accident. We didn't disturb anybody's property. As far as those lines go, we were able to safely get turned around, get back to the shipper, had to spend the night there, and then we fixed the rear, had it completely restacked again, and right after I strapped it down, it ended up leaning again. So it's the one roll is like right on edge, but with all the added straps and opening up the axles or spreading the axles, it made the ride so much better. It did keep my my nerves on edge, trying to make sure that thing wasn't going to go out any further than it did. On top of that, had I been pulled over, I mean, it would have been what it was, but I most likely would have gotten a ticket for being over with, because those boards were sticking. Those boards were definitely sticking out, but we did fine. Luckily, we made it. We're here. We're sitting at the delivery. He said he had a few more trucks in front of me. Get the truck shut off. I thought it was just my old phone, but I've caught this phone doing it a couple times too, where if it gets one hard noise, it'll start doing that video, the video voice delay, and then I got to throw the video. What I end up doing with the app that I use, I ended up throwing the same exact clip on top of it, expand it, mute it, and then I slide it over just a hair so that the voice meets up with the audio, or the visual meets up with the audio. It's a huge pain in the butt, but I thought it was just the other phone. Apparently it's this phone too. So the one thing that I'm going to work on getting here soon is a microphone. So hopefully that'll cut that out. Just got to figure out which one I want. I did buy something else that's still at home. It's kind of for when I'm walking around the trailer showing you guys the load and stuff like that. It's those I can't think of what they're called. They're 3-point access gimbals. I bought one of those for when I'm walking around the truck and stuff. So footage should start looking a lot more stable. I'm just trying to figure out how to use it in the truck when we're driving without me holding it. we'll see what happens. See if we can come up with something. So anyway, here's where we're delivering. Give you a nice little shot around. It's just a big landfill. That's all it is. Really nothing over here. We just checked in back here. There's a scale. That's pretty much it. The major part of the landfill is over here. I got the phone in position, so hopefully we can get a decent shot of footage going up the roadway there. And that's it for right now. I'm gonna get working on finishing this last video. So I think I got this video and another video I still got to put together, and then this one we're doing right now. So I'm trying to catch up. I had all day to catch up yesterday, but I didn't feel like doing anything. I laid in the back and I set up my my tablet holder back there, and I just laid down and watched the heck is the name of that show? Away on Netflix. It's pretty good. I'm definitely enjoying it. All right, I guess while we're sitting here for a little while, I'll show you guys the rims real quick and see how they came out. Still waiting for these guys to come get us. You see how shiny them tires look with that spray on there. I freaking love it. And we did the rims. They look pretty decent. Probably use a good wiping again, but as you can see in here, there's a lot of it's not pitting, it's really what it is the linings flakes from the brakes and stuff. So just like the brake dust build up, the grime from the road. We got a bunch of little dots. We just need something in there that'll go a little better. I got some the stuff on the cap there. That's all right, but they look pretty good. Can't complain. Like I said, I did this flap here. You can actually see it looks a little bit better where I did it the first time compared to afterwards. This I just did extremely fast, and then this is the first rim I did, and I can see my reflection in there. Can't do my hair in it, but I can see my reflection. They came out pretty good. I forgot I just wiped that stuff off my fingers. It looks nicer. That's all it comes down to.
Now, when you're looking like that, can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. I feel I never let you go now when you're looking like that. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. Never-ending sunshine.
Well, here's where everybody's dumping their garbage. See if we can get a little zoom in here. Garbage being dumped over there. Garbage being dumped over there. And then we got this massive drop down here. See if I can walk a little closer to it. Hopefully not get ran over by one of these huge dump trucks. I thought it was going to be a lot deeper than that, but that's still, I mean, they're pulling all that rock out of there just to start putting all that garbage down there. It's pretty freaking crazy. Look at that. Ain't that something? Holy smokes. That is awesome. I can't wait to get this stuff off. I got them top straps removed. We're gonna let them take off them upper layers, and then I'll start removing some of the other straps. So we had just hit just over 2 hours when they finally showed up to get me. We drove all the way up here. He turns around in his truck, comes back up alongside me and says, "I'll be right back." That was 25 minutes ago. Getting a little PO'd right now. I guess we'll take a walk up here and see what it looks like on the other side. This should show us down into Scranton. Or at least down where we were sitting when we were waiting to get loaded. I can get up here before I get yelled at. No, it's not a bad view. Pretty neat though. They come back up here and that's where they sit. Apparently they think I have all day to sit here and wait for them to unload me. That's one way to do it. Alright guys, that's it. Load is done. No reason that I should have had to sit here for 3 hours. On top of that, when the guy got up here with the loader, the thing was overheated. Anyway, we got our axle slid. Got a big
dump truck coming. Trying not to take out the porta potty with her overhead swing, or tail swing, whatever you want to call it. I got the one load that I wanted. Kind of turned out to be better. The load I was trying to go for, that I actually assigned myself to yesterday, was delivered 6:30 tomorrow morning. This one has an appointment time for 9:30 tomorrow morning. Kind of worked out to be better. So we got to scoot about 86 miles over to Montgomery, New York. Pick up over there. It's insulation panels, real light, real easy. Jump on US 17, future I-86 up to Binghamton. Probably shoot right through Binghamton, stay on 86 and grab 390 going up to Rochester. That's the way I'm thinking right now. We'll see what happens, but I should be able to get up there tonight. Either way, you'll find out in the next video. So I'll probably start that once we get over to the shipper when we're getting loaded. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.